Everybody loves superheroes. And since the dawn of time, what makes a great hero has been an intense source of debate, filled with a variety of conflicting views. Some people think it's their overwhelming raw power and strength, allowing them to take on any enemy and win. Some people think it's their relatability and resilience in the face of adversity. And some people think it's their moral code and sense of responsibility to help people. And for some people, it's whoever they'd most like to be trapped in a room with. I think countless shows try and be the end-all definition to heroism, but none have ever really done it for me, if you know what I mean. But recently, I've come across a show, which I believe has finally cracked the code of what truly makes a great hero. If you're watching this, you probably already know what the show is, but I really want to say this. So, Why am I having it in my ear, bro? There's no need for that. This video will contain spoilers up to the end of season 3 of Invincible. So if you haven't seen that yet, where have you been? And go ahead and give that a watch and come back later. In case you stayed though and don't care about spoilers or forgot the whole plot of Invincible, let me give you a little quick rundown of what the story is about. Omni-Man is a symbol of peace, strength, and hope among the people of the world. Supported by his superhero team, the Guardians of the Globe. For over 20 years, Omni-Man has worked tirelessly to defeat all the threats the world faces, safeguarding the weak, defeating the evil, keeping the peace on Earth, and inspiring thousands of young heroes to grow up and do the same. He is without doubt the world's greatest and most trusted hero. That was the cover he had while on Earth. His real purpose was to prepare the Earth for the arrival of the Belgium Empire, an alien race of world conquerors who chose Earth as the next planet they planned to add to their empire. Omni-Man, although being without doubt the strongest hero on the planet, was unable to complete his mission. He was stopped by the world's second greatest hero, his son, Mark Grayson, aka Invincible. That's the setup of the story, which begins with a bait and switch of what could be considered, without context, the perfect hero. So from season 1, the show's gonna have a unique take on what makes a real hero and heroism. But with that, we move on to the main subject of the video. The real face of the hero.
Everybody fucks up. To fuck up is human. Shakespeare said.
Rexplode is the greatest hero of all time. Not just in this show, but of all time. But I'm not gonna play stupid. Season 1 Rexplode, not a great person. When we first meet Rexplode, it's made very clear he's arrogant, selfish, self-absorbed, pretty funny. And he's cheating on his girlfriend with a co-worker. Her co-worker. He's not great. As far as heroes go, we have quite possibly as far from the concept as possible in season 1 Rexplode. He does have one hero quality though, and that's that he's willing to save lives. No matter the cost. Even if it's someone he hates. But let's keep it a buck and some change. Rex isn't super empathetic, naturally optimistic, or kind-hearted. He's barely even a good guy. But book and cover, right? So let's look at his backstory. Rexplode's real name is Rexlo. It was changed shortly after he got sold to the government by his parents for a LeBron shirt and some chips. He was raised by scientists and government agents to be a superhero, and for him to embody that role fully, they renamed him to Rexplode. But from frame 1, his life was built on being super. This is probably why he's so narcissistic, his whole identity is built on being better than everyone else around him. Rex never had a home, never had a family, never had a familial bond at all. He was raised with his only value being how good of a hero he could become. He also uses a lot of humor, which you can see from his interactions in the show. He uses humor more often than not to mask his emotions and insecurities. And he's quick to lash out whenever someone makes him feel like they're better than him. As both characters go, he's hitting a lot more realistic human marks than most. He keeps his persona and attitude up all throughout the first season, into the second season. Up until the Lizard League. This is the kind of day you're destined to have in his line of work, but it is grim in the show. One by one, he watches the teammates he's basically grown up with die in front of him. One by one, leaving him in a situation where it's very likely he will die Hold on, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 1. Rex is the GOAT, so he pulls out a 3-1 comeback with half his brain missing. He barely survives this, by the way. He loses his arm and somehow keeps enough brain function to function normally, but while in the hospital, he has a change in mentality. He looks back on his life and begins to regret the person he's allowed himself to be. He regrets treating the people close to him so poorly. He regrets his selfishness. He regrets his jealousy over others being better than him, and realizes you don't get to treat people the way he has just because you're giving your life to save others. You don't get because you give. You give because you choose to. The Rex after this is a new Rex. The progression is slow, but he begins to become more empathetic to the people close to him, listening to their wants and needs, and doing his best to help and support them in any way he can. Even in little ways. He chooses to not lash out at people and tries to mend relationships. He tries to make life easier and happier for the people he cares about, and still out in the field fighting to save lives. Let's take a second and debrief for a minute. Keep in mind, Rex doesn't have super speed or super strength or super smarts. Only thing super about him is things blow up when he touches them. He's not a naturally good and kind-hearted person. He has to work hard to control himself and choose to be kind, choose to be empathetic, and choose to let people see him, the real him, even if it runs the risk of people choosing to abandon him like his parents. And knowing full well he's not the perfect image of a hero, he still tries to be a hero, even though he isn't the best at it, the fighting, or the emotional aspects. He tries his best. And I don't know, I just really relate a bit to his struggle. It's so easy to hate and be jealous of other people. And to take out that anger on people close to you, because you know they'll love you enough that they'll stick with you regardless. They shouldn't have to suffer for sticking by you. They shouldn't be punished for loving you. You can't lash out at people for bruising your ego. You can't expect to get something just because you give something. You gotta choose to do good because you want to do good. You can't treat some people bad because you treat some people good. And the humor thing, I get that too. It can be hard to talk about your insecurities or weaknesses. So what if people use it against you, you know? How can you keep feeling safe? People can see through you. They really know you. See you. It's especially hard when you barely even like you. It's hard to be a good person, you know? It's not natural for everyone. When people need to work hard to be good people, to hold yourself accountable for your words and for your actions, and be someone you can be proud of. You don't see that a lot in media, you know? Especially not in a character who's supposed to be the pinnacle of good and righteousness, like a hero. And I love that so much, you know? It's so inspiring to see someone who struggles to be good work hard and become a symbol of hope and safety for people, you know? And help so many people in little and big ways. I really do love this character arc so much. And I really do believe it is the greatest depiction of what makes such a hero. And what heroism is supposed to embody. Ever. Hey, and welcome to the end of the video. I know it's a bit abrupt as far as endings go. Not very, didn't really slide into that one. But this is my first video ever, so please have some grace for me. But that's about it, you know. And you know, first video ever. Now I'm officially a YouTuber because I've made a video. So congrats to me, dream fulfilled. Yeah, I plan to make more videos on this channel, but for now that's about it. So maybe this is the future. Should be a video right there. Click on that, you know, it should be a good time, I hope. And if there's not, look forward to some videos in the future, if I end up making them. And thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. And yeah, it's over.